Herbivore. Good evening. How the bloody hell are we doing? Gemma will be along momentarily. She's just powdering her osprey. As you're oft to do. What's this mic doing? I mean, camera. Boom. There we go. So, yes, good. Danielle Llewellyn, you are first. You win the internet for today. Afternoon, guys. Kissy kissy. I like this. Welcome. Lisa Brand is here again. Good to see you. Johnny Mayen. Good evening. Can't stop us off out the door to work. Yuck. Jamie Liddell, my IRL friends. Hello, lovelies. You little lovely. How are you doing? How's your dad getting on? I've not seen him for a long, long while. Vegemite Codbot. Hello, how are you doing? Lovely Angel Keeper's here. No, I'm vegan in the evening. Are you new to the stream? No, I'm vegan. Or have I got a poor memory because I don't eat any meat? Nicky Northern British Gaming, good evening to you. Evening on a very warm day. It is very warm. We've been at a Hindu wedding all day. There's just a short intermission, so we thought we'll come and stream now. But then we're off in another hour for part 2. It's been very interesting. Very interesting. Can I show you any of it? I don't think you'll probably see my camera very well. Can you see this? Oh, you can just about see it. There I am with the king. The groom is known as the king. And everyone has to treat him like a king for the day. The bride's parents wash his feet. What about that? Can I show you anything else? I've actually not got that many photos. If you're interested to have a look, check out my Instagram stories. I've filmed some of it. Very interesting ceremonies. Sebastian is 33 years young. Happy birthday, Sebastian. Let's have some rounds of applauses, guys. And some of those good birthday emojis. How do you get like all the emojis up? Oh, there we go. I'll try and get you some good emojis. Hang on. There's some clapping. Yeah, the bride becomes the queen during the ceremony. True thing. It was specifically a Hare Krishna wedding. Very interesting. Lovely, just lovely rituals, and the priest was like explaining what it all meant, and it really resonated with Gemma and I. We both thought that we quite liked the idea of potentially maybe getting married in that way ourselves. I think we're going to have some thought about it, but I did ask the priest, and he will marry. It doesn't matter like what religion you are, he will marry you. So that's very interesting. Well, I can't get the symbols up as I want. Anyway, you get the idea. There's some celebratory symbols. Come on, guys. Where's the celebratory symbols?
Look, here is my ensemble. Can do it. Look, you can't really see the whole get up, but hello. I shall be with you all in a moment. I think I've done that right.
Yeah, come on, everyone. It's Sebastian's birthday. He's only 33 once. Let's see some presents, some party blowers, etc. I'm going to add on a solitary top hat for a bit of class. Right. Lisa Brand has suddenly gone French inexplicably. Eliza is here. Do subscribe to Eliza's channel. She's great stuff. How is everyone? Yeah, we're really good. Like I said, we've been to a Hindu wedding all day. It's been very interesting. Very colourful, very loud and very energetic. Eliza just finished work. Very good. Poor old Johnny's just going. Dan! He's here. Lisa is anxious AF. Why are you anxious AF? Jamie, not too bad, thanks. I haven't seen you in ages either, so we have that in common. Hope you and Gemma are okay. We're very good, thank you, my friend, and I hope you're okay too. Nicky Northern British Gaming, very nice, Gemma.
Oh, thank you. I think I should iron it. Yeah, I'm all creased up.
Ethan's wishing Sebastian a happy birthday. Sebastian's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday! Well, that's just lovely.
Yeah. Lisa Brown, if I bought Hench's DVD, would it work on a North American DVD player? Actually, they're not DVDs. It's an online course. We use DVDs just to symbolise that there's like videos, but it's an online course. It's all online. It's all digital.
There's a second person to ask this. Someone asked me it.
We may have made a false step.
Yeah.
I mean, I have written new online nutrition course out now, but of course not everyone's going to notice that one solitary word, are they? And all the discs there are pretty sort of in your face, aren't they? So that's my bad. But now it's all online. You just get like a sign in. Well, you'll set up your own password for the website, and then you just have lifetime access. 14 videos, the cookbooks, which are digital as well. And then there's all these PDFs to help you out, and you can download them or print them out, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Good use of emojis, everyone. Happy birthday, Sebastian. Oh, god damn. Love it. My Glasgow's in the hizzy. Hello, vegan lovelies. And you, lovely. And French Met Codbod's asking when's my birthday. December 12th. December 12th. And yours is October the 5th. I need something. I feel like I need a glass of water.
You can go and get one.
Yeah, do you mind?
I don't mind.
If you can hold down the fort.
Hold down the fort. What day is it? Monday. How's it all going? How's your week going? It's only the start, but how is it all going, everybody? Larry Coxlock says, I started running again after 2 weeks, and are you saying like the Whole Foods diet? No. And the PWFD. And I seem to perform better than I ever have. I wonder if it's just in my mind. I think you're talking about plant-based diet. Yeah. Well, yeah, I totally agree. Like, so it's like alkaline. So your body needs to be alkaline to be at its best. Disease can't exist in an alkaline environment. So I believe. So that's like one thing. And yeah, if you've got, if you're carved up, so you've got energy, if you're hydrated, isn't it something like if you're, I can't remember the exact number, but if you're like 3% dehydrated, you lose 5 or 10% of your strength. I don't know, some number that's quite, surprising to hear. Paul will remember. We need him back. He knows all the facts. I don't know why I want to try and say any facts. But yeah, so yeah, if you're eating like a healthy diet that's more water rich and fibre and got all that good stuff, I totally believe that you could feel that running is easier and that you could feel like better in your body and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Dan says, do we plan to publish the books physically? The books aren't like massive. People who do cookbooks printed usually have like at least 100 recipes, and our books are like sort of 30 recipes each. So no, but maybe in the future we might compile. So we're going to bring out another ebook soon. So in the future we might put the 3 together into one like physical book perhaps. But it's a lot of work, and it's just like, I guess at this stage we're not sure about how to go about it, like how to get like a sort of publisher, and then do we have to have copies, or does someone else post them out and do that stuff, and then do you maybe not make that much if they have to be in charge of it all, and I don't know, it's like a whole thing that we don't really know about, so we will look into that at some point, I guess. The next book we're bringing out is called Speedy Vegan. It's all about meals that are really quick to put together. So like, 15 minutes prep work to make like 5 servings of something really healthy, that kind of stuff. So excited to work on that more now that I have more time, now that we're not doing the course anymore. You're taking too long.
Sorry.
Aslan is here. Good afternoon to you, and I hope you're doing well also.
I've got a fancy drink.
You have got a fancy drink. Very good. It's hot, isn't it?
It's as hard as a mofo.
Ethan is planning on making a journey over to Europe next summer to visit his granddad in the UK. We'd love to meet with y'all. Nice. We're thinking about doing some meetups, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do.
Maybe Brighton, we said, with Mooncat.
Brighton's the next one. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Where are we?
Yeah, we're all caught up.
We're
really.
caught up. There are clocks in the house.
You could go from here.
Sebastian would love a physical book, but can definitely understand a little work to eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the other thing is the first books were like only 30 recipes, so that's
I just said that.
It's like 17 pages. Like that's not really.
Yeah.
It's not really a book, is it? But yeah, I think.
No, look. How many pages did you say?
I don't know. Whatever.
I think that they're like nearly 100 pages because
they?
In the start of the book.
Oh, because there's like pictures, isn't there?
But also, so like the protein book, it's not just the recipes. The whole front of the book is like where all the science of protein, where you get it, how much you really need, how to figure that out, how to figure out if you're an athlete, all the misconceptions about protein. Yeah. So we made them quite a good resource, I feel. But yeah.
They still seemed a bit small for like a book. It seemed like more like a booklet rather than a book, I think. But yeah, if we consolidate them, it'd be worth printing up, wouldn't it? Stacey, I'm really looking forward to the next cookbook because I need some quick and easy recipes. Yeah, I think it might do well.
Yeah, crack on with it.
So yeah, food suggestions to help with severe depression. First of all, I'm sorry to hear that anyone's suffering with that. Second of all, like severe depression, I think that's probably not just the fault of food. So I would be looking at all different kinds of protocols and definitely trying to get some support. But food-wise, it's the same answer to everything. Whole foods, plant-based diet. It's going to be like, on aggregate, most whole plant foods are hugely anti-inflammatory, which is great. Saffron is meant to be really good versus depression, so you could add in some saffron. Certain foods lower your monoamine oxidase, so then you have more free serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine. So that's foods like grapes, berries, onions, green tea, oregano, cloves, nutmeg, I think. Some of the like more warm, pungent, sweeter spices.
Yeah, definitely the counsellor thing, because you know, you can change like your diet good and stuff, which is really important, but I think you have to figure out why you're depressed and see, you know, if that comes from somewhere, and
maybe some past trauma.
Yeah, and so maybe a counsellor can be good for that. And also, you could look up Joe Dispenza's work, because his work is about, you don't have to revisit the trauma in any way. It's about getting your like body out of the fight or flight like nervous system and getting it into more of a calm place, so your body doesn't think that traumatic thing is still happening anymore, or any stresses you've had in your life aren't still happening. So it's really good. You're like teaching your body to calm down and to regain its energy again, because when you're depressed, I know from experience, you have no energy for life. You just feel exhausted, and his work has really helped me even more with my energy, on top of all the other things I've done, you know, over the last few years. So definitely check out Joe Dispenza. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself would be my place to start.
Book recommendation.
Yeah, you can get an ebook. I think it's even on where's this? YouTube.
Yeah. Cold therapy, breath work, just meditation in general, but yeah, the Joe Dispenza meditations.
Yeah.
Hugely beneficial. Anyway, I hope you get some, well, I don't know if that's for you or for a friend, but I hope you get some reprieve soon. Larry, what are your thoughts on Buddhism? Buddhism? I'm an atheist, but wonder what the similarities are between it and veganism. Yeah, we actually read a lot into Buddhism, and there were these 12 precepts, and we were doing pretty much most of, like 10 of them or something. Yeah, there's a lot of crossover. I think it's great. I think it's really great. Not that I'm any expert on Buddhism, I wouldn't profess to be, but yeah, it really... If I was to follow any kind of religious practice, like that would be it. Like a prescribed one. I mean, I have my own religion, spiritual practice, I suppose I'd say. Angel Keeper, can you build muscle using a kettlebell? That's the only equipment I haven't had. You can, but it's kind of like you're more building like function. Like you will build like muscle groups, but I don't think you can build a very balanced physique just using kettlebells. Well, do you know, I'm no expert. Maybe you can if you get enough range of them and you can do enough different types of exercise. But I think dumbbells and barbells are just better tools for shaping like muscles. So, you know, with a dumbbell or barbells, you can either like isolate or, you know, just train individual muscles, or you can train movement patterns. Like, so you could, it's form or function, like, or both. But with kettlebells, it's more kind of function. So yeah, you certainly can, but I think you can build a more balanced physique more easily with more traditional implements. Particularly, and you'd need like a bench and things as well. Like a squat rack, ideally. So yeah, might have a green tea in a minute. I encourage you to have 2 green teas a day. It's a really... protects the brain against Alzheimer's disease, apart from anything else. But yeah, that should help lower your monoamine oxidase and make you feel a little bit better. I'll tell you what else is really good. I've just got some back in. The old CBD oil. That's massive for like depression, anxiety. I love it. They sent us 5 of those strong ones, so that'll last us a good while, bless them. I was saying how beneficial I find it for like live broadcasts and whatever. She said, I said, I just ran out by accident. So she said, I'll send you 5 over. So that's kind of her, isn't it? Vegan Metalhead makes you wonder why they're ever on the menu if they never sell it. That's crazy. So yeah, I've suffered a lot of mental health problems in my life. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend.
I can totally relate. I have like
a lot of people can't they?
Most of my life, anxiety and depression. Yeah. I wish, you know, like many years ago, I'd known about Joe Dispenza's work. I feel like that would have saved me a lot of years of trying to figure out, trying to dig myself out of my hole. That's how I felt. And yeah, I wish I'd known about cold therapy and counselling. I wish I'd started counselling you know, a very long time ago. And what else? And Teal Swan, I really found her work to be very helpful with my mental health. You feel like when you listen to her videos that she knows what you're going through and she's been through it and she kind of understands. And yeah, she's got some real great tools. Highly recommend her too.
Let's all send Soya some love, and let's imagine healing them. Just sending love to heal them up. I just now did it. I'm a master manifester, by the way, so you could be in for some good benefits. That's the dream. Anyway. Oh, so he has met Joe Dispenza.
Oh, wow. Jealous.
Keep calm. Hi, Hench. Do you blanch peanuts? Do blanch peanuts have advanced location end products as roasted ones? Wouldn't be as much. Might be less. Gemma is destroying those grapes.
Such limited time today, so I'm trying to multitask.
Sebastian, you can get pretty fired from with some dumbbells and a bench, that's for sure. Stacey, I don't know if you remember, but I was counting the different fruit and veg I was eating in a week. I sure do remember that. I managed 30, that's what I was aiming for, so happy with that. Very good. Very, very good. Angel, in my area there's no women's only gyms. I don't think I've ever seen a women's only gym. So I don't feel comfortable, no muscle building for me then. Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Can you find a friend to go with? I feel like that's helpful to me.
Lisa, can your DVD play on Northern American DVD play? So there is no DVDs. It's an online course. We just put those on there to signify that it's like video based, but perhaps it was a wrong move. So yes, it's just online video. The cookbooks are digital as well, and then the PDF. It's got like a nutrition chart and just lists of all different stuff, charts, guides. You could either have them on your devices, download and print them out. Whatever is best for you. Thanks, yeah. Vin Vegan, hi Paul and Gemma. Hope everyone has a top-notch evening. Thank you very much. We're off back to our local Indian restaurant for part 2 of a Hindu wedding that we've been at all day. Hence Gemma's crazy get up and bindi.
Yeah.
Thanks. So yeah, I just picked it just before we came on. It's a bit quiet today, but we are a little bit early on, aren't we?
Yeah,
so.
I wonder if like the sort of audience that we've built over the years, like they
expect
come on
us
for
on
work
at 6, yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. I guess people would get used to us being on at a certain time. Like, why wouldn't that be a thing?
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's everyone else been up to today, and what are you up to later? I like to find out about you.
Yeah, and what are your struggles with a vegan diet, if you have any? What's the biggest thing that you're struggling with right now? Let's see if we can help you with it. Yeah.
Good question.
Well, if it stays like too quiet, we could always shoot off early, can't we? For
Yeah.
one day?
Yeah, I was thinking to maybe go till 6:15 if it's busy enough. But yeah, if it's not so busy, take it off and come on tomorrow. Yeah.
You're doing mad streams these days anyway.
Yeah, I'm doing 3 hours of streams a day. That's 21 hours a week. It's a part-time job.
So you normally do like 8 or 9 a.m. and then 6 p.m, right?
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So yeah, loves Gemma's bindi.
Thank you. I borrowed some clothes and things from a lovely lady who works at Namaste.
Big ups to Shreya.
She gave me some clothes, some jewellery and this. Yeah, very kind of her.
She's lovely people. Everyone looks so glamorous today, don't they? Everyone looks really like beautiful, like all colourful and.
Well, they're what they called.
Sari.
Sari. That's what they're trying to. Yeah, all their
Sari.
Saris and stuff. Yeah.
That sounds like Abe's Odyssey.
It does.
Vegan Metalhead, I should rephrase my last comment. No one has ordered it today. No, that makes more sense.
Perhaps when people do order it, if the manager's not listening, you could say, "Oh, we're out of it," or "Oh, if you like that, I'd actually more recommend you have this dish. It's much
I
tastier."
recommend you have the vegan option. You murderous a-hole.
I call it the vegan. Oh, just say this mixed bean chili is much tastier. Have that.
Stacey, busy day at work today, half day tomorrow, then going to start your course. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Lovely. Enjoy.
Yeah, let us know how you get on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let us know what you think of it. Also, we are looking for, don't feel obliged, but we are looking for some testimonials. So if anyone does do the course and you like it, yeah, if you want to write us a couple of sentences, but we'll supply a little photo of you, that'd be very much gratefully received. Of course, don't feel obliged. We've not all got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And if you hate the course, please don't write your review.
Yeah,
no, I think you'll love it.
Come and join the Facebook community as well if you want to, if you bought the course. And yeah, chat with us in there about how you're finding it, how you're finding like implementing things from the course, and just anything that you want like help with, or if you want a place to feel like accountable, you know, if you've got a goal you want to achieve or something like that. That's kind of like what we created the space for.
So yeah, do you guys like juicing? Do we like juicing, madam?
No, we like juicing greens, you know, like celery and green leaves and stuff. But we do not like the free sugars. No, we do not juice fruit.
Juice.
No fibre. Doesn't feed the gut microbiome and acts like sugar more in the body. So we do not like juicing.
I've said this a lot recently, but just to repeat it. So in the Dean and Aisha Sherzai's new book, there's some real top neurologists. They've been looking at all the latest science, and they say that the biggest dietary cause of Alzheimer's disease is free sugars, including like fruit juice. So yeah, not a health food by the looks, which is a shame. Angel thinking about ordering an inflatable surfboard paddleboard, as this is my favourite place to be. That sounds like fun. Sebastian, my biggest challenge right now is debating my friend on eating animals being natural. I'll invite you to check out my video entitled 51 Reasons Why Carnivore Dieters Are Dumb AF. Bit of a provocative title, a bit of clickbait. But anatomically, we're not animal eaters by a long shot. I'll just give you one tiny bit of science. So up here is a muscle called temporalis. And if you put your fingers, press your fingers in sort of around your temple, and if you grit your teeth, you'll feel a very tiny little twitch, very minor. So that's your temporalis muscles. And then on your jawline there, if you clench your teeth again, see how much my hand is moving? Those are your masseters. There are similarly large muscles on the inside of the jaw called pterygoids. And now the job of temporalis is to pull the jaw up into the skull. This is for a carnivore. So when a carnivore bites like a moving animal, it won't rip the jaw clean off, which it would do to us. However, these muscles, masseters pterygoids, these are responsible for this movement, which is the movement we make to grind down plant matter. And again, like a carnivore, an obligate omnivore can't do that. Their jaw is like a fixed hinge because they don't need to shear. They've not got any molars. They've got these carnassials. They're like blades. So that's just one. Well, that's just two little things. Number 3, 90% of people who die from choking on food is because of meat. 90% of people who die choking on food is because they've swallowed meat. A carnivore or an obligate omnivore cannot choke on big chunks of flesh. They're designed to swallow it down. There's 3 just tiny little bits from the 51 reasons why carnivore dieters are dumb AF. So yeah, my name here is Hindu. Nice. I met. I had a new PT client once. His name was Rijusida, and so I was expecting like an Indian guy. He was white, and he'd been ordained into Buddhism. That was his Buddhist name. So that was interesting. He was laughing. Angel, with the board I'm going to get with the board I'm going to get, it comes with a seat to attach and a paddle, so it's like a kayak as well. That's very cool. Sounds like a transformer. Alan's in the hizzy super chat. Eric Manningal, you are very kind, my friend. $10 on the super chat, so that's super generous. Thank you. Hey guys, hope you're both doing well. We are, thank you. Paul, do you think supplement with spirulina has any health benefits, or is it just a waste of time? Keep up the great work. Thank you, my friend. You're so kind. So according to some people, there's a few things with spirulina. Number one, most of it is apparently contaminated. Is it with like heavy metals?
Yeah.
Contaminated with heavy metals most of the time when they test it. It contains naturally a neurotoxin, which is not the best for our health. So I think Dr. Gregor of nutritionfacts.org brought that to light. So he says like not to have spirulina. There's one other reason, isn't there? What is it? There's something else about spirulina which is a bit iffy. Or have I got that wrong? Anyway, there's 2 very good reasons. So Dr. Gregor, nutritionfacts.org, he recommends if you're going to go for like one of these blue-green type algae, he says go for chlorella because that's not found to be contaminated generally. So like that's like a much better choice. Yeah, so I would go for that one. And yeah, I mean, it's very nutritious, but you can get all your stuff from like other like plant food. So it's no sort of biggie really. Sebastian, the problem of having Paul is that no matter the amount of science I show her, she refuses to research herself or believe it all. Yeah, you got your work cut out then. She claims only to believe in things she can physically see. What a load of nonsense. Well, tell her to stick her hand in the socket and turn it on then, because you can't see electricity. She'll soon change her tune. Oh, God. Some people are just nut jobs, aren't they? Alan, Hench, what percentage CBD should I go for if I'm hoping it will help neck pain caused by inflammation? I recommend to get the strongest one that your budget will allow and just use less of it. And then just, you start on the lowest dose, slowly up it until you find the minimal effective working dose. Yeah, that's the best idea. Sebastian, I actually had the discussion on jaw movement. It's beyond frustrating having conversation with this person, but it has definitely taught me to be a lot more patient. Another thing is, appeal to nature is a fallacy, isn't it? Like, it's natural. Historically, we used to rape and kill each other. That was natural. Like, are you going to do that as well? Like, are you going to subscribe to that? Or do you only subscribe to the things that benefit you and that cause pain and suffering and exploitation in others who don't look quite like you but have the same types of feelings and pain receptors? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting, really. Speciesism is it's horrible, really horrible. Odd Socks, what a great name. New subscriber. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. New vegan. Been doing the healthy vegan side for 2 weeks now. I've already gone down a size in clothing. How cool. Well done, you. Let's have a round of applause for Odd Socks. And Let's have a round of applause for Eric, because he's just donating megabucks. And he's just a lovely guy, just supporting what we're doing. If it's not for people like you, we wouldn't be doing this. So we're very, very, very appreciative. You'll never know quite how appreciative. Thanks for the response. You're very welcome. Paul, what's your current workout routine now? It's a little bit different. During like lockdown, I discovered hill sprints on my bicycle. And I'm finding that that's keeping my leg mass, particularly my quads. And when I do weight training, because I've been weight training for so many years, I've got so many like niggles, and like my hip, my low back sometimes just flare up, and I just hurts them to do heavy weights all the time. So I started doing hill sprints when the gyms were shut, and I've actually just kept doing them because I find it works really well for me, and it's working my heart and lungs, which historically I wasn't really training, and that's important, isn't it, for a long, happy, healthy life. So yeah, I've kept that in. So no leg training, other than a bit of calf work. I don't do any quads or hamstrings. I purely do hill sprints. I do that twice a week. I do upper body push training twice a week. So this is like chest presses, shoulder presses, chest isolation, side and front shoulder isos, triceps. And twice a week I do upper body pull. So that's like, pull-ups or pull-downs, rows, rear delts, traps, biceps. I do some transverse abdominis on that day as well, just to keep the core tight. Yeah, on the push day, I do my calves as well, just to make sure I've hit them. So twice a week, upper body push, upper body pull, sprints. And then on the Saturday, I'll do some extended sort of walking and things, just like active recovery. So I'm still burning lots of calories, but taking it a bit easier to replenish. Not stopping dead so that I kind of seize up. I do yoga every day, a little bit of yoga first thing. Just to keep myself in good nick. And of an evening, we tend to do about an hour's walk as well. I don't know whether you consider that like a workout or not, but just do it to stay in kind of good working order, really, and just, again, burn a few more calories. So, yeah, thanks for the great question, and thanks for the super chats. That's really, really kind. Awesome. Hench Herbivore supporting for vegan duty. Oh, you should change your name to that. That's brilliant. Oh, so yeah, I'm white too. Yeah, I just took it that you were Indian. That's very funny. So yeah, I practice many spiritual paths. Most of my gurus are Indian. Who is Dr. Gregor? And who's this Hench Herbivore chap I keep hearing about? He sounds pretentious. Our intestinal tract length to trunk ratio puts us comfortably in the herbivore range. Yeah, there's nothing about us which says carnivore. We call them canines, but they're about 2 millimeters longer than the incisors. And what have we got? Incisors. What are those called? Premolars, molars. Again, carnivores don't have that. They have carnassials. They're like blades. And the other thing is, their upper and lower jaw moves like past each other. Like their teeth move past each other to shear things off. Well, Oz meat, our teeth meet. Like, so many things. So many things. And the fact that heart disease is our biggest cause of death. You don't see many carnivores eating their natural diet, dying of heart disease. Kunga, how do I say that? What do you think about peanut butter? Like a natural whole peanut butter. I don't know if you can get it unroasted or not. Ideally, you would just eat the peanuts. And actually, I wouldn't eat many peanuts relative to other nuts, although they're a legume, but nutritionally they're more like nuts, because they're a lot higher in saturates. The omega-6 to 3 ratio is very unfavourable, although we do need some omega-6. But, I think a couple of tablespoons in a very healthy diet. If it's whole peanuts, preferably unroasted, if that's even a thing. The trouble is when it's made into a butter, you absorb 20% more calories, which I suppose is only a problem if you're not trying to put weight on. And it doesn't feed the gut microbiome as well. You're going to absorb more of the resistant starch into your bloodstream, and it's not going to feed, it's not going to carry into the colon to feed the healthy gut microbes, these Prevotella strains in the large intestine. So not as healthy as whole nuts, but not too bad on the scale of things. I wouldn't go overboard on it though. But certainly I wouldn't be shy to eat 1 or 2 tablespoons like on a regular basis. I like to mix up my nuts. I don't eat a lot of peanuts. I eat them on occasion. I prefer to get the majority of my fats from things like sunflower seeds and almonds, because they have lots of vitamin E, which some people can struggle with. Flax and chia, of course, for the omega-3s. Walnuts, hemp hearts for omega-3s. Brazils for some selenium. Pumpkin seeds for some zinc. So peanuts I don't see as terribly nutritious relative to the other nuts and seeds. And yeah, they do have a lot more saturates and have a very unfavourable omega-6 to 3 ratio. But again, in a well-balanced diet, 1 or 2 tablespoons, is probably not going to hurt you. As long as it's not got like palm oil added, dextrose or sugar in some other, like under some other name. Like you probably don't want tons of salt in your diet. So yeah, I would just look for pure nut butter, like pure peanuts. Sebastian, can't see electricity. You got me dying laughing with that one. Brilliant. I am to please. Too many smooth brains. Hey, cowboy. You okay, mate? What's that? Timmy fell down the well. Oh well, he'll have to wait. We're still streaming. Squeak, squeak. Aled, I joined a bit late. How did the wedding go? It was amazing. It was so amazing. Just lovely. Just so much love and just good wishes, and it was beautiful. Love all the colour and the ritual and ceremony and all the dancing. Yeah, we're going back in about 20 minutes. We're going to head back up there. There's like the evening's festivities and another meal. So yeah, we don't want to miss out. Gem, did we pay for our meal? We better remember this time round. Ray Steve, but not true. Most lions have pacemakers. They just don't tell people. I'm glad you're here to let me know these things, because I had no clue. The big MM brings up a great point. Wolf. Toby Gosling in the hizzy. Big MM brings up another great point. Wolf from Gladiators. Peanuts are imposters. Yeah, they are legumes. Sandra, well spotted. And thanks for joining. Toby Gosling, stay hydrated, people. Thanks for the reminder. Aslan, weather can never make up its mind here. Can it sometimes warm, sometimes cold? I guess you're in England then. We're in a load of stuff about wolves. Sandra, thanks for being out there to express and educate people about veganing. Thank you for your kind words. Sebastian, how was the wedding going with as far as vegan accommodations? I know they usually have pre-planned meals. Did they have vegan for you guys? Yeah, I mean, that restaurant mostly serves vegan anyways, in a restaurant. They mostly serve vegan, and yeah, they actually did us. We had a table of vegans, and they did us some special things. We were well catered for. So yeah, got my green tea, super matcha, good choice. Yeah, I've had 2 matchas to date. I love them. Aled, I am drinking. It's a lot of water. It was some ice cubes, although I think they've all melted now. But it's very cold. And a lime. I'll put the juice of 1 lime in there as well. No free sugars. Ovs. Michael's cowboy and skipping the bush kangaroo separated by continents but can talk to people. Yeah. It's marvellous. Can I ask you something, Hench? Very good. Very good. I like this music. What are you doing, Jem? Oh. I thought you were already changed. Don't tell her I done that. What? Don't worry about it. Oh, that's your top.
Yeah, the trousers were too tight. I was sitting here and it was really uncomfortable, and I just thought, I can't wear those all night. Cowboy's here, everybody.
Da, 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 da. The best one of the 3.
You know, women, sometimes we have to change a couple of times before we're comfortable.
Vegan Mooncat.
Mooncat.
Subscribe to him.
He's good stuff.
I'm doing okay, Vegan Mooncat. I've been telling everyone, but I'll just say it again to really piss them off. I've been to a Hindu wedding today. Hindu wedding. We're going to go back. So we've come on a bit early. So, yeah, maybe I should have messaged and said we're going to shoot off in about 15 because it's starting again. It's at Namaste and there's food and that. So I'm sure you understand. Food greater than mates.
Greater than me?
No. +1 kitty points. Jotaro's here. Good evening to you. You have missed me running on and on and on about a Hindu wedding we were at today. Sebastian, how useful is caffeine for the body? It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag, caffeine. I've only had maybe 2 cups of coffee my entire life, but if we consider some form of caffeine, that honestly don't really need it. You think I should? Probably not. If you're managing without it, you might be better off with that. If you're going to have a caffeinated beverage, I would recommend matcha, which is far more nutritious. It's 10 times more nutritious than normal green tea. And yeah, like caffeine can make you like quite jittery, whereas matcha has L-theanine, which is like soothes, like what am I trying to say? Sort of just smooths you out. What am I trying to say?
Your goose.
Smooths your goose for you. Yeah, I like some matcha meat. Green tea's great as well, but it's 1/10 of the antioxidants. But it's still very antioxidant rich relative to other stuff. Some people are poor metabolizers of caffeine and are better off without it. So if you have it and you find you're well jittery and you don't sleep, you know, that's going to be doing a lot more harm than good. It's neurotoxic. You know, it does destroy good gut microbes. It's got like coffee particularly has this particular oil that damages gut microbes. But then again, like the more coffee people drink in a day, science shows that there's an inverse relationship with suicide risk, up to 8 cups a day. So that's a funny one.
It's up there, is it?
Hi, Lolly. We're very good. How are you? Oh, I've missed a few things here, have I?
It's just because the screen kept going up while you were talking.
JB, I don't find arguing about you being as productive and I find a lot of text rates are just monologues. So we've spoken to that. I missed Cowboy doing the 8-day race lever challenge. Wow. Who'd have thunk it? Can't believe she's got a life separate from us where we don't know what she's up to.
Yeah.
Terrible. Mooncat, fully understand. Stop streaming and go and eat, my friends. He gets it. He's eating there. He understands.
Yeah.
Jotaro, what dishes did you eat at the wedding? What dishes did we eat, madam?
Chana masala.
Chana masala.
What was
Tad kadal.
Ted kadal, rice. They had poppadoms.
I had naans.
The good thing about them is, and I must say, that nothing is oily. Nothing is oily. They've got poppadoms. They did used to roast them. I don't know if they still do, but they're not greasy anyway. Like, nothing there is really oily, which is good. I don't think you can say that for many Indian restaurants in the UK. So, yeah, it was all beautiful, as always. They had a couple of other things, like samosas and some kind of like little dessert cake thing, but yeah, I don't have those things. Just had the
We don't have little dessert cake things.
the healthier things. Yeah.
Anyway, very tasty. Thanks for asking.
I wonder what they're going to serve tonight. The same stuff or something different?
Something different.
Is that how you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Jackson in the hizzy.
Hello.
JB, I've been 100% caffeine free for nearly 3 weeks. Don't plan to go back. I used to drink matcha. The withdrawal was real. Yeah, you will get that. Angel, when did we get engaged? God, ages ago, wasn't it?
Like 7 or 8 years ago.
7 or 8 years.
I think so.
We should get on with it, really.
Come on, us. Yeah. Hopefully, we're heading in the right direction financially now. We are, and so we can save up to actually. We've been talking about it more lately. Like, how would we want the wedding? Yeah. I don't know how to have a wedding if, considering that we're not religious. Like, I don't. You know, the idea of like a Christian wedding where you have to go to church a bit and for the sake of the priest and things like that doesn't really appeal to me. So it's interesting to see a wedding today that was different, you know.
And the priest said that he would marry us. We don't have to.
So that's one option.
Be down with Lord Ganesh and all that. Although he does sound like a cool dude.
Should we live stream our wedding? Comment, vote now.
Sebastian, any samosas? My absolute favourite. They did have samosas there. They had a few like fried things. Toby, what do you want to do in Brighton? Try my vegan Mr. Whippy. No. Have you got a Mr. Whippy?
I think he says try a vegan Mr. Whippy.
Oh yeah, A. I thought it said my for some reason. I thought you were an ice cream man all of a sudden. Yeah, I guess we'll just maybe do a couple of restaurants or whatever, or I don't know. Yeah, and I'll just meet up with some lovely subscribers or whatever.
Could let a restaurant know in advance so they keep a big space for us so we can just hang out there for the afternoon or whatever. That could be very good.
Sounds delicious. Race Lever, what is a Mr. Whippy? Okay, yeah, you wouldn't have heard of Mr. Whippy. It's a sadomasochism brand. You can buy whips and chains and that. Also, he does ice cream.
Soft,
like cool whip.
Cool.
Alan, I was literally about to suggest a live stream.
We probably will know enough.
Yeah, Angel wants to get married on the beach. That sounds very good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Race is a registered chat marriage.
Let's do it.
Dan, just like my wife and I had a tiny secular marriage. Secular.
I don't know what that means, but eloping
guess
in
it
a
means-
tiny affair sounds good.
I guess it means non-religious.
I want to have a little Google later and search, like, how do you get married when you're not religious? Like, what options do you have, you know?
Sounds like Dan could tell you all about it.
Tell us all about it.
So yeah, what's your take on probiotics? Prebiotics are far more important. Like, we've got the bacteria in there, we need to feed them so they propagate. So soluble fibre, resistant starch and polyphenols, aka whole plant foods. Get them in you as much as you can. And don't, try to avoid things like SLS and toothpaste. Wash your crockery and cutlery well, like rinse it so you've not got the antibacterial stuff in there, like washing up liquid. Alcohol kills the good guys and feeds the bad guys. Tap water has got chloride for the express purpose of killing bacteria. So they're the main things. But I think if you've been sick, if you've had like a bacterial like gut infection, or if you've been ill and you've had antibiotics, then you want to repopulate. But you would need like so much. You think you put in a tablet, like a capsule, which says 8 billion or 5 billion like bacteria, and you think that's good. It's nothing. It's like a drop in the ocean. There's like 38 trillion bacteria or so living in your average colon. So according to like the experts, you really want like hundreds of billions up to like trillions, and that probably would get pretty expensive. And the other thing is, we want as many different strains as possible. So like a rural Ugandan, I think I read somewhere they may have up to like 1,200, or was it 1,600?
What's all that?
12 or 1,600 like different strains of bacteria. Average like Western diet eater, supposedly about 300. So it's really in the range of whole plant foods that you eat. So that's the key. Maybe like some sauerkraut or something might be a good way to go, because a good sauerkraut can have up to, I think, about 700 different strains potentially. Don't get pasteurized though, because the heat process kills the bacteria. Breathe if the answer is it. You're very silly, Race Lever, and that's what I love about you. I too am quite silly.
And Surya is saying, going to try for a cold shower soon, so depressed and anxious today. Do try for a cold shower. Stay in there as long as you can bear to stay in there. And it's a bit more tricky at first, you sort of feel more like, but as time goes on, you get more and more used to it. You honestly really do. And the good thing about it is, no matter how you feel when you get in, the cold brings you to the present moment. In that moment, you're not thinking about the past or the future, and depression is thinking in the past, anxiety is thinking about the future. In that moment, you're just in the present. And it's not like you have to fight your mind to get in the present. You are in the present. There's no trying. It's just, you just are. So it's really good for that. And if you can stay in for a little, as many seconds as you can, you might feel some invigoration, or you might just notice that you feel a bit more present when you come out. And then look into the Joe Dispenza, but something a bit more immediate that you could do is, what is that meditation we did earlier?
Oh, Yoga Nidra.
No, Yoga Nidra.
You look, type Yoga Nidra, yoga as in yoga, and then Nidra, Nidra, and specifically look for like anxiety.
Yeah.
And that will really help you. Another thing you can do when you're feeling anxious is called physiological sighing. You take 2 in-breaths, and then you breathe out really slow.
That Yoga Nidra we just listened to, that had that breathing in it, didn't it? That was a part of it.
And then you just repeat it.
You don't have to do it for hours or anything, like what, about 10 rounds or something, isn't it? It's meant to be helpful.
Even just 3 apparently can help at like 3 to 10. To get to sleep, if you're struggling to sleep, 20 to 30 rounds apparently can really help you get off to sleep. Let's send our good friend some love anyway, our good friend Surya. Let's send him some love, some hearts there.
We're being married by Race Lever in the chat. I think we're now married.
Be careful what you wish for.
I think he was hey, it sounded like blink if you accept or whatever. So I think we're married now. So.
Damn it! They tricked me.
Well, That's just charming.
Yep. Have a Star Trek wedding. We were going to have like a sort of fancy dress type.
Yeah.
I wanted to dress up as a Spartan.
You just wanted to be a Spartan is the main thing, wasn't it? But
Yeah, if I'm honest.
yeah.
Thank you, Dan. That's what we needed to know. We just need a registrar. Nice, Alan. Vegan Realist and Hizzy, good to see you. Zarelli, sorry to reply to my comment. He said it's a means to an end. What is? I'm lost. Did we miss a comment?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Maybe we've forgotten a previous conversation, and for that, I apologise.
Huh. We are married. Racehaver says we're married.
Brilliant.
Yay! Congratulations, us. Very good.
She nearly didn't kiss me back. That was a shit start to a marriage.
Well, I didn't see it coming until it was.
That's very true. Right, we've got to go. We've got marriages to get to, but we love you very much. Thanks, moderators, for keeping us troll free. Thanks to the super chats, keeping the beans on our toast.
Wolves from the door.
And the cameras rolling, Rick, rolling. If you've got questions about healthy vegan nutrition, you could do worse than to download this.
Yep.
If you download that and you've still got questions, you should get that. It's well good.
This will get you going. This is comprehensive, everything you need. So this will tell you a lot of the stuff that you like need to eat, for example. This will tell you how to prepare it. This will tell you like how to make seitan, how to make tofu tasty, like all of the more detailed stuff. You know, it'll show. There's videos showing you what your meals could or should look like, how to build muscle, how to lose fat, like how to work out what calories you need, what protein you need, if you care about such things. And how to handle,
Where
navigate,
do you get your protein?
how to navigate eating out and travelling, just more detailed stuff.
Thank you, Angel Cooper. You're a lovely
Thank
lady.
you, it's very kind.
Yeah, always very kind to us. All right, guys, thanks for hanging. I'm back on tomorrow morning, probably about 8 or so, or maybe 9, somewhere around there. And then we'll be back on probably about 6 p.m. as well. So I hope to see you at one or both of those. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys.
You normally say
Bye
it's good
for
night
now.
from me.
Oh, yeah, it's good night from me.
It's good night from him.
Good night.
Good night. Good day to you, sir.